Hello and welcome to my playthrough of Rive, a small indie side-scrolling platformer shoot-'em-up that no one has played. Well, at least 7,700 people have played. And among those, I am on the top of the leaderboard, at least for the high score mode in the main campaign, so world record holder in a game no one has played. I feel very proud. Everyone's very proud. But I really, really love this game. Like, even though it's just a small, niche thing, it does so many things very well. I love it, and a big reason I love it is because you can tell, but just by playing it, from not only the game design, but the dialogue, that the developers had a lot of love for it as well. But yeah, with all that in mind, let's just get into it. I'll let the game speak for itself.
Whoa, that's some kind of way to wake up. Why is this screen not working? A dragon punch fixes everything. Alright, we're not doing too bad. Fuel's kind of low though. Let's see what's going on around me. Well, I'm looking good, but that's not what I wanted to see. Damn, that's a lot of space rock. Let's deal with those asteroids in style. Put on some classic game music. And do this.
Let's do this. Yeah, I really, really like this game. I'm going to say that many more times. And one of the big reasons I like it is because it paces itself so well. For example, this first area, it's a great way to get acclimated to the controls, just moving, shooting, the main things that you do in a twin stick. But there's going to be lots of platforming to come, and what this level, lets you do, while still being like a threat, you can still die here, is it gets you acclimated to the essentials of the game before you get into the meat of it.
Welcome aboard, sir.
A drone. Good riddance.
As I was saying, next time you crash a distant starship, please choose Galaxian Service Vessel number 6 again. I'll open the door to the next area now. Until next time, Angry Man.
Yeah, you actually get different dialogue depending if you shoot him or not. He doesn't call you Angry Man. And you can shoot him pretty much every time he shows up. And he will be showing up a lot. He is one of the two main characters. Probably the closest thing this game has to an antagonist, but it's a bit more complicated than that, at least on a meta level. That nice little remix of the main theme. I don't know. I really like the music in this game.
I'm in.
Quick tutorial to hacking.
Ooh, it's deeper than I thought.
Yeah, the music, it does do quite a number of those remixes of the main theme, which is it's something a lot of games are doing these days, or have done. And it can be kind of a toss-up for me whether that's grading or not. But I feel like it really just depends on how long the game is, how many times you rehear that track. Because you hear it once or twice remixed, awesome. But after that, it's, come on, just make some original tracks. But again, this game is not that long, so I don't feel like it really overstays its welcome in regards to the music.
It's a warp system. Outdated model, though.
Or in any capacity, really.
Seems like I just activated it. I'll record its coordinates.
You have to really... It's hard to talk with this guy commentating over me. Oh, yes.
Wow, there's an upgrade machine here.
Oh, yeah. Here we have our shop for the rest of the game. We only start off with 2 weapons. One is a missile launcher. Homing missiles. They are very powerful, but they can be dangerous if they're reflected back at you. And we have a shotgun, which is just, it is definitely the best item in the game, but there are definitely a few others that we're going to be picking up. We have a couple other special weapons, but we'll get more into those as they come. Health upgrades and magnet upgrades. These let you pull in more loot from further away. But since we only have 2 options, we're going with the best one in the game.
This is the best weapon since a BFG.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Another warp. Is this the base station? I may be able to get it back online.
Waste not, want not. Especially when we have our first boss. So you probably saw it as well when I was shooting those bats, but you can build combos by shooting, well, just shooting things and shooting enemies and things in the environment. The way that you build your multiplier and get a high score is by killing multiple enemies at a time, which is why the shotgun is so good. Jeez, I didn't even use it once that game, or that fight. Yeah, see, I just got my multiplier in the top left corner went up after I shot that camera. You'll see that a lot. You'll also see a lot of traps like that throughout the game.
Awesome.
Awesome. Mission 1 completed. A few days ago, a high-density metal object appeared on my radar. Despite an unexpected asteroid field, I've now managed to infiltrate it. Ugh. Though this starship's glory days are clearly long gone, I found working upgrade and warp devices here. What's up with that? Anyway, I'm in. Now let's explore the area. And I do like that map at the end of every level. You can see where we started on the top left in the asteroid field as we descended into the hub area at the bottom, and it even shows that little detour that we took to that other warp station. This game is all about detours and backtracking. That is the main gameplay motif of this game.
Let's see what this does. Let's collect a bunch of loot here. This looks like one game of asteroids too many.
Yeah, you could say that. The ship is not in good shape. But don't let me scare you off with that backtracking business, because it's not the type of
Still inside.
backtracking that you dislike.
Different area.
It is the best kind.
That warp station is a lousy range, but that won't keep me from my loot.
Ouch, ouch. And I'll show more of what I mean further in the game as we, like the backtracking and the way that the game handles it becomes more apparent. That is unavoidable damage. Because let you show you how to heal. Health pickups. One of the other little mechanics that we showed off that's really just been used for opening doors so far has been hacking. However,
Hey, what's that?
there's a little more to it than that.
A piece of nurse drone source code. That's pretty useful.
You can make the enemies fight for you.
You're my escape from a world of pain. And my ticket into dangerous territory, apparently.
Yeah, there's the shop, and then there's hacking upgrades that you can find throughout the ship. Oop. Oop, dang. But, well, we'll get into... Pay close attention to the design of these levels going forward. So we have our saw blades, we have our laser traps, and we have, you know, all the enemies that we encountered thus far. We have these flying enemies, kamikazes as they're appropriately called. We have these flying little landmines. And of course we have traps. Ouch. And that's kind of like the way that this game handles its set pieces and like combat scenarios is it introduces something, builds upon it, and then makes an interesting scenario for you to fight through. Or fight against in this case. A bit of a cage fight. Ouch. Oop, and another trap. This game loves its traps. Whee! Oh, and a fun fact, that load time is not on the PC version of the game. So yeah, calling this the Ultimate Edition is... I don't know if it's entirely appropriate, but I'm nitpicking. Oh, that's slow down. Sometimes you love to see it. Hit stun? I don't know. It wasn't intentional, so we're gonna call it slow down.
Whoever designed these sewers gets a medal for stupidity.
Yeah, the design of this place from like a utility standpoint makes no sense. But it's a video game, through and through. This is the least exciting area in the game. Right, left, center. Right, left, center. Wow.
That's it here. Let's move on.
My thoughts exactly.
A special attack crate. That's useful.
Here, look, another cage fight. This time you have to fight the enemies off from both sides, not just one. I guess that's, you know, it's very fundamental in its game design. Introduce something, build upon it, and let the player, you know, go through those challenges, increment by increment. Whoop, jeez, that scared me. I thought the lasers weren't going to go away. Alright. That's enough out of you guys. Oh, and speaking of building upon set pieces, now we have moving platforms to add to our laser traps and saw blades and... Oh my gosh. The game is so good. And still not terribly challenging, at least not yet. It does require, you know, a little bit of precision. But we really haven't seen what this game, all that this game has to offer. And thankfully so. Oh god. Hey, let's even just add something we haven't seen. Crushers! I don't know. I just admire this game so much. Sometimes that's why I have trouble speaking over it. Because you get into it, right? Or maybe that's the commentator's issue. It's always hard to talk and play at the same time. Much less say something interesting. Oh, jeez Louise. Took one hit at the end there. Let's get all the money. Alright.
That was close. What's next? Mother of robot carcasses. Here's my bunch of loot right here. Ah, I love the smell of nuts and bolts in the morning.
Me too. Mission 2 completed. Who the hell built this place? There are so many insane robots and other hostile contraptions here. There's a whole lot of loot too though, and I love the nurse drone hack I picked up. The ship may be dangerous, but the risk seems to be well worth taking. What else does it have in store? Let's get out of here.
Trains? What the hell is this place?
It's one of my favorite areas in the game.
Another warp receiver. I've recorded the coordinates again.
And that's what I mean by backtracking. We saw just a hint of this place. Roughshot made a comment on it. And then we activated the warp receiver, so we know we'll be coming back here. But the scenarios that you're going to play through,
Going this way.
they're kind of left up to your imagination.
Wish I could hack this baby. Take it for a ride.
But only just so. Set up and pay off, baby.
The air smells familiar.
Whee!
Hey, I can buy something again.
Hell yeah. So now everything in the shop is unlocked. So available for purchase. So we can get the missile upgrade. We have a Kessler attack, which is bouncy bombs. Tons of them. I don't particularly like this weapon. Maybe there's a use for it, but I haven't found it. The Tesla attack, very, very good. Stuns enemies. Gives you some breathing room, which is essential later in the game. Then we have our health upgrades again, and the magnet upgrades, which is what I'm going to go with, at least for now.
Is there any loot here? You come to Roughshot now.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to need at least $900 to get the rest of this stuff.
Next
Ooh.
time, upgrade machine.
Next time.
I can set warp coordinates here. I should try to get to that fuel station.
See you on the other side.